The GMC Yukon isn't pumping out sales numbers like the Silverado or Sierra, but it's built on the same bones and brings the same headaches. That notorious cylinder deactivation system is still glitchy. Lifters are giving out just as often. It's been a sore spot for years, especially for those of us who just want a reliable V8 under the hood of family hauler. But there's a shift coming, and it's not some minor software tweak or another new and improved badge slapped on the same tired parts. The 2026 Yukon is about to change that. How? Let's find out. Join us as we explore the world of wheels. Subscribe now and buckle up for the adventure. All new V8, built from the ground up. General Motors isn't just throwing a few bucks at the problem. They're putting serious money on the table, $888 million into key engine plants. That's big-time investment aimed at building an all-new generation of small-block V8s, engineered from scratch. So these are not refreshed versions of the old 5.3 or 6.2, but units with clean sheet design, new internals, and new architecture. Everything's going to be rethought to make these engines stronger and more reliable. Now, when GM dropped this huge announcement, all the headlines went straight to Silverado and Sierra. Makes sense, those are the volume trucks. But here's the part that got glossed over. The big SUVs are getting the same treatment. That means the 2026 Yukon is right there in line, ready to benefit from this next-gen engine family the moment they hit production. Specs and power that matters. Numbers always look great on paper, but what Yukon buyers really need is reliability. That's where GM has dropped the ball in recent years. So the priority with this new V8 is to fix what's broken. And that starts with finally letting go of the cylinder deactivation system, the notorious troublemaker behind so many lifter failures and warranty nightmares. If GM's serious about turning the Yukon into a long-term rig you can count on, that tech needs to be retired, period. There's also buzz that build quality is getting more attention this time around. And it has to, because no amount of horsepower matters if your engine's in the shop. Add to that the pressure from new tariffs, and GM could be forced to scale back on imported parts. That's not a bad thing. In fact, using more US-built components could mean better consistency and tighter quality control, leading to fewer headaches for owners down the road. Now let's talk numbers. General Motors already been solid when it comes to power and capabilities. The 6.2 V8 makes 420 ponies, but the new engine is expected to crank things up even further, possibly touching the 450 horsepower mark. Torque figures haven't been confirmed, but you can bet they'll be aiming high, especially with towing and hauling still being key selling points. Of course, there's a catch. Pricing. Here's the trade-off, a big one. You don't throw nearly $900 million into engine plants, overhaul your V8 lineup from the ground up, and walk away without raising the sticker price. GM's playing the long game here, and that means the 2026 Yukon won't come cheap. Same goes for the rest of the full-size SUV and truck family. If it breathes through a V8, it's probably getting more expensive. Here's the logic. You're getting more upfront, a more reliable powertrain, fewer service visits, fewer expensive parts needing replacement just outside warranty. GM knows they'll be selling fewer lifters, fewer sensors, fewer camshaft-related repairs, so they're charging more at the start to make it back. But if the engine holds up like it's supposed to, and if those build quality improvements actually stick this time, buyers could save money in the long run. But make no mistake, the MSRP is going up, probably more than most people expect. Whether buyers accept that or not, that's the next big question. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.